Be sure to check the video description for links to strokinformation.co.uk, as well as also a link to the County Heaven Stockport County forum. Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of the County Review, the final episode of the season, and here we are at Edgeley Park on a very wet day actually. You can probably hear the rain over the top of this recording, but basically in this episode we're going to very quickly go over the season review for Stockport County in Vanarama Conference North 2014-2015. So without further ado, let's get on with it. First things first, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in this season, and it's been a great season to talk about. I've really enjoyed doing my commentary this season, so thank you all for tuning in for that. Now moving on to the season itself. This was the first real season where we've had Alan Lord's main squad, and he's been able to choose his own players, choose his own squad, and it's really shown with the significant. Well, it was significant earlier on in the season, it's not anymore. We've had league positions ranging from 5th to 12th, and it's been a season of many ups and downs. But players such as Danny Hurst, Scott Spencer, and Dan Gregson have come in. Dan Gregson, of course, missing most of the season due to an injury. But players like that coming in and making a huge difference for the club this season. It's been, as I said, the first season Alan Lord was able to build his own squad. However, the season didn't. As I said, we lost our first game against North Harbour United at home, and then we lost to Guiseley away 3-0. We then came back to win against Tamworth, and from there the season went up and up and up. That was until the FA Cup game against Chester, where we a brilliant atmosphere, brilliant attendance at home, but we did lose 4-2 and we're on the receiving end of 2 Sean McConville goals. In December, the club saw the good run that had happened come to an end, and as soon as it did, it fell apart. It really did, and we all know where we ended up finishing in the table from that. In January, a strong 2-2 draw against Wrexham was soon followed by an absolute thrashing away at the Racecourse ground on a cold, wet night in Wales. Snowing actually, so some good pictures from that game. By mid-March, all playoff chances were pretty much gone, and at the end of the month, the club saw a game against Hyde abandoned with less than 2 minutes to go in the fixture. The club finished mid-table by the end of April, and really after that the season just felt quite dull actually. But it was the way the season finished that sparked most of the headlines, with Alan Lord resigning only a few weeks before the end of the season, giving the club a chance to find a new manager. If I am going to give a full review of this season in 3 or 4 words, I'd have to say we just needed consistency, and that was the big problem. We needed consistent midfield, and with that, thank you for watching this episode of the County Review. I've really enjoyed doing it this season. Don't worry, it won't be the last time you see me, but until August, I'll finish like I usually do. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.